Let's talk about this whole this YouTube thing. Now here you are, you're turning into a low-key YouTube celebrity. You probably don't even want to claim that yet, but you you basically there. You basically
Oh
there.
no.
What would you say? Well, let me just ask you this: what would you say? What has shocked you the most in this whole process of becoming this big YouTuber? I'm pretty sure there was some unforeseen things happening that you just grow into this type of success. What would you say has been the biggest surprise in it all?
Honestly, the biggest surprise has been the money. It is.
Uh-oh.
It's been the money. I just did not know. I'm a middle-aged guy, so when I started, I was just trying to get my message out. I'm just trying to help the
Mm-hmm.
young brothers. I didn't know that the money looked like this, to be honest. And you can say, "Oh well, Kevin Samuels makes millions a year," but it's Kevin Samuels, right? It's like,
Right.
how are you gonna? It's like I got a basketball and Michael Jordan made millions. Okay, Michael Jordan made millions. What does that have to do with me? I got a basketball down at LA Fitness, right? Like, how am I
Yeah.
supposed to get a contract like that? How am I supposed to compare myself to what he's got? Right? It's supposed to be ludicrous. It's supposed to be that's a fantasy. But I did not know that, right, Michael Jordan money, Kevin Samuels money, you're never going to get there, right? But just the regular person's money on YouTube, I did not know this. And we don't really see it because, a lot of us kind of stay on our side of YouTube. We got a few ones that are hitting it hard, right? The O'Shea's and the MTR, Lord knows, poor man's podcast.
Yeah.
But if you go on the white side of YouTube, especially some of these white women, come on, man.
Yeah.
The money that they're making is insane. And it's not just, and they got it all, like me. I'm lucky if I could cut the damn camera on. These people, they got, they're getting the AdSense, and then they're selling courses, and then they're
Mm-hmm.
doing the affiliate marketing. Go on one of these white women's channels that have 400,000 subscribers and look at all the links, all the affiliate market. They're doing brand deals, right? They're getting sponsorships. They got merch. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're doing consults, right? I mean, they're selling books and every e-course. They're doing everything, and the money that they are generating from YouTube is outrageous. It is outrageous.
Mm.
So I was like, man, I'm just gonna cut on the camera and try to help folks out. And I just stumbled into this. Someone said on my last stream, he's like, man, I can't believe you struggle streamed your way to 100,000 subscribers. And that's really what it was. Like, I messed up on every single screen, every single stream. I have made some some big mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Really kind of almost every mistake that you can make, I've made. Sometimes I make the same mistake multiple times. Because again, I'm just a middle-aged attorney. I'm just trying to figure this stuff out. I'm trying to tell you guys information. I'm trying to give you guys the video that I did on that J Black. There is no one on YouTube, especially no one in our sector, that can do a video like that. I don't give a damn if people like it. I don't give a damn if people hate it. There's no one on this platform that can give you a video like I gave you. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not doing it for the money. That's why I started this out, to give people nuance and to give men help with this. Right.
Yeah.
And I helped a brother came on that panel that for that same stream. The brother came on that panel and he was talking about how he was screwed over. And I took the camera because he wanted to point it out. And I took the camera and I turned it around on him. And I said, as a divorce attorney of 20 years, this is what I see you doing. And these are the mistakes that I see you making. But it's not to shoot at you. It's to show all these other men, because you are not the only one. I've seen these same errors made by intelligent men decade after day. This is a man that had a 7-figure business making these same mistakes. And that's why I wanted to start the whole damn channel. Because I see men making the same 5, the same 10, the same 15 mistakes. And, I think we had a collab back, it was back in the day, either on your channel or my channel. And I talked about this a little bit with you too, about how men can be so passive and how
Oh
men
yeah.
can just go along to get
Yeah.
along. And I kind of said that about you too. Like this
Mhm.
passivity mistakes, so I don't want to go down that road, but this man had a 7-figure business. This is an intelligent man, but making the same mistakes that other men make. So
Yeah.
no one on YouTube can give you that video that I gave you, right? And that was my purpose. But I didn't know the money that people are making on here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're definitely killing it. I don't know if you familiar that the website called Playboard where they people can go pocket watch you real good on there. It's called playboard.com or something where you can see how much people making on the super chats. It's yeah,
I
you
didn't know about that. But
oh
see,
you know
here's the thing. There's a damn content creator. She's not on, and this is the women kill it. Shout out to all the men. But
Mhm.
from what I've seen, outside of the women are killing it. There's this woman, and I don't know her name. I don't know her name, but I thought she was. Uh, Pocket Watching with JT did a video on her,
Mhm.
and I've got a new friend. All right, let me back up. I've got a new friend, and my friend is teaching me how to do options. Right, she's showing me how to trade options. So I'm now, if you look on my YouTube feed, a lot of videos come up on options, right? And YouTube, I know they know everything. They know that I'm black. They can look at my feed and know that I'm black. I'm subscribed to you. I've done collabs with you. They know I'm black, right?
Mhm.
Just by linking two things together. They showed me this black woman who was teaching people how to trade options. Now, I don't know how many subscribers she has. Let's say that she has 100,000. I think it might
Mhm.
be less. Let's say that she has 100,000 subscribers. All right. Check this out. A video comes up in my feed about her. She's doing a tour of her home. Her home, she just bought it.
Mhm.
YouTuber, let's say 100,000 subscribers. Guess how much her home costs?
YouTuber 100,000 subscribers. Guess how much your home costs? It got to be a lot because otherwise you wouldn't be asking me to guess. What is she in the millions or what? I mean, I don't know. 500,000. I just throw something out there.
500,000 get you a good house in Atlanta. She got her house in Puerto Rico,
Uh-oh.
$40 million.
That's a foreign language to me. That's why
$40 million.
it's foreign language.
Right? Um, Now, all of that money is not YouTube money, of course, because she's doing options, but she sells these courses. And this is what JT kind of called her out on about her advertising practices for selling these courses. I learned stuff from JT. Shout out to Pocket Watching with JT. I
JT is the
learn
man.
stuff from
Yeah.
JT all the time. People who I'm just like listening to. I'll just listen to people sometimes. I just listen. He'll stop and analyze it. The way he broke down Grant Cardone was so crazy. But
I gotta
anyway,
go back. I gotta go check that one out. I missed that
oh
one.
man. Now I lost all respect for Grant Cardone when the Wolf of Wall Street, Jordan Belfort tore him up. He tore him up, and after that, I was like, okay, Grant Cardone is trash. But Pocket Watching with JT was saying things about Grant Cardone that I hadn't even thought about, right? Because I'm not big into finance stuff like that. I'm all about fire, and I like the fire movement and retire
Yeah.
early. Lord knows I love that. But JT, he gets into all the numbers and stuff, so he's the expert. He's the subject matter expert on that. But what's my point? This lady was selling courses $2,000, $5,000, the VIP, all these courses. These women are killing it. Erica Williams, you
Yeah.
know Erica Williams?
Oh yeah.
She's a YouTuber. What does she have? 50,000 subscribers. She said how much she made last year. You want to guess? With 50,000 subscribers?
I reckon she made a lot because she got so much going on. She owned a lot of stuff. So
She said that it was like close to $500,000 a year with
yeah.
50,000 subscribers. Right? So when you ask me what's my biggest surprise, and I'm telling you how much money people are making on YouTube, it's real. It is real,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah,
Um,
that's wild. Hold on, the first girl that you was telling me about that was selling those $2,000 courses. You said pocket watching with JT. did something on her. Okay, was she doing something not quite
Here's what she was doing, which
not
I didn't
quite up
even
to code?
notice.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. She
Okay.
was trying to sell her course. All right. And
Mm-hmm.
I get it. Because guess who's coming out with a course in January? All right. So I
Uh-oh.
get it. I
Uh-oh.
get it.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Don't
Go
sleep
to,
on your boy. Don't
no,
sleep
go
on your
do
boy.
your thing. Do your
I have
thing.
learned some things. You know, you watch. I'm gonna have JT on it too.
No, I'm
JT
with
gonna
you.
break it
I'm
down.
with you. Yeah, that's
But
what we gotta do. Yeah, we gotta have pocket watching with JT.
he gonna teach us all about what to do with this money.
Mm-hmm.
It's you can't now you got kids, right? So if you
Yeah.
got kids, you can find something to do with the money. But if you
Yeah.
just a middle-aged man like me, no wife, no kids, no alimony, you know, the
Yeah.
damn Patreon alone is giving close to $5,000 a month. That's like a mortgage for $1 million home. The Patreon,
Oh, damn.
right? And that's
Yeah.
mine. I only got 200 people in there, 195 people. Don't even look. Don't even turn
How
your
about,
head to look at Anton Daniels.
hold on. You're telling me you get $5,000 a month from Patreon with only 200 patrons?
Yeah, it's like $4,700 a month. Go check it out.
That's you are
Laugh at the
getting.
struggle streaming you want to. Laugh at the struggle streaming you want to. Listen,
I'm still struggle streaming over here.
no,
So
laugh at my shit you want to, Bernard. I'm telling you, you better buy my course.
we in it together, figuring this thing out. But you killing it, man.
Listen.
But no, that's amazing. There's a lot of people that got just a couple hundred patrons, but they probably only it's people with that many patrons who they probably making $1,500 a month or something like that. Like, but no, that's a good return on barely 200 patrons. Like, your subscriber versus for the amount of subscribers you got versus the amount of money you make is through the roof. And that sort of speaks to this space. They always sort of say black people don't support or black people don't. I say bull crap. If you give them what they want, they will support. Like, there's lots of people from all kind of other sectors who, a lot of them, they probably make their money off views. They probably make their money off courses. But when it comes to that super chat, that's supporting you while you're live on the air, you, Kevin Samuels, like, y'all are killing it when it comes to that. So that sort of speaks to, and from far as I could tell, I know with Kevin Samuels, it's mostly black men putting that money up. And with yours, it's probably very similar, even though you got the ladies in there. Aren't you like 50-50 in terms of female subscribers? Or
it ain't 50-50 no more.
It's majority men.
It's about 80%.
Oh, okay. You done ran off the women.
That last video, it might be 95.
Yeah, they was like, all right, we done.
The lead attorney gonna kill me. No, I'm not gonna kill you. Come on back.
They bailed on you.
Yeah, no, shout out to all the women. They ride, and the women that are in my chat, because again, 20% of women, that's a lot of women on 100,000 subscribers. Yeah. And the chat can get ruthless sometimes. Mm-hmm. But they notice, I did some clips from that video that people are talking about. I called out a couple of women, pretty harshly. Not harsh, but one woman in particular, I felt bad because she was older and I'm from the South. And when I look back at the video, I don't really like, I got a little bit too amplified. This is what I'm talking about. I make mistakes too. If she were younger, I would have felt better. In the moment, I didn't really catch it. But now when I look back at it, I was probably a little bit too animated for my taste, being that she's my senior. Right. So that, but I think she deserved a little bit, especially what saves me is that she came up and she said that I was too tough on women. All right. If you tell me that I'm being she said I was being too easy. Strike that. She said I was being too easy on women when they were making mistakes. She came up because she started talking some BS and I let it go. I heard it and I just let it go. And then she started criticizing me for being too easy on women. So if you open the door and tell me that I'm being too easy on women when they start BSing and then you start BSing, I feel like now I can treat you like somebody my age, right? Having said that, those two women, but then there was that dude, that 7-figure dude, and I said, listen, you're making mistakes. So hopefully people can see that I call it out on both sides. I really do.
Right.
But
Yeah.
yeah, that's what surprised me the most about YouTube is the amount of money. And I'm not doing it right. I know I'm not. I need to set up a consultation with Erica, honestly, because Erica knows how to. I don't. I like you say. I can barely cut the damn camera on. So I don't. I know I'm missing out on a ton of stuff. But you look at these white women, and I'm sure the white men are doing it too. But what impresses me is the white women. They got the Excel sheets that list all their affiliates, all their sponsorships, who they've emailed, who they're waiting back on, all their deals in the works. They're making so much money. They are treating this like a business. And
Yeah.
so many of us are just, firing up the damn StreamYard, and we got 10 brothers on the damn screen screaming at each other.
Right.
Right.
That was my show earlier today. Yeah.
So, Kevin Samuels is absolutely doing it right. But again, he's Kevin Samuels, right? I'm talking about for the for the real people, the humble people, right? Not the
Yeah.
superstars. You can be a humble person and easily at least, make $75,000 a year.
Oh
If you
yeah.
can't make $75,000 a year on YouTube after a year, you need some help, because there shouldn't be a year. Maybe a year is a little bit too aggressive, but at least a year and a half, 2 years. You should
Well,
not be on YouTube 2 years and you're not making 75 a year.
today today I made what was it, like $500 in 3 hours like,
Exactly. That's
so
money right
that,
there.
yeah, no, that's enough for me right there to where I don't got to go and make 75,000 doing blue collar work no more. I can do YouTube.
Exactly. You can
Yeah.
stay in your house,
Yeah.
and you're doing so well by reinvesting your money. I mean, the
Mhm.
way that you're doing your studio. You had JB over there the other day. I saw. It's
Yeah.
like, damn, like Bernard he's absolutely doing it.
Oh no, yeah, I know. I got somebody coming in studio. See, right now, I'm not even using it to the full extent right now, because I actually rent out a separate space. I don't even do this at my house. I got a whole little separate location I'm renting out. I
Wow.
got like 4 mics in here. I got all kind of stuff. I got all kind of stuff in here. I'm just doing one camera angle right now, but I got 3 cameras, 4 mics. So
Dang.
it's gonna come a time where I'm gonna regularly have in studio guests and all the whole work. So yeah,
You're
probably
gonna
next year.
kill it.
Probably
You are
next year.
gonna
Yeah,
kill it.
yeah.
Absolutely. And to be
Hopefully
honest, what do they say? The average black man makes what? 40,000, 45,
40,000. Yeah.
50,000 in it. Even if you can just make 55,000, but you're doing it from home. You're not
Hmm.
going out, no one's cussing you out at work. You're not dealing
Yeah.
with the public. You're not dealing with these crazy ass coworkers. You're not dealing with Karen. You're not dealing with HR and the sexual harassment or any other types of BS claims. You are just at home talking to your people. If you can't
Hmm.
make $50,000, you can make $50,000 a year live streaming. And it's easy. Let me tell you my fucking Patreon story.
Okay.
Because I'm an attorney, so I know about value in my time.
Hmm.
All right. And I ain't scared to ask for money. No attorney who's been practicing over 10 years is scared to ask for money, because we've asked for some serious money. All right.
Yeah.
People start, and I had to tell a brother who's doing much better than me on YouTube. I won't say his name. I had to put him on game with his Patreon, because I asked him, I said, what are your levels? And he said 5, 10, and 15.
I
And
got
this is
5, 10, and 25. Those
I
are
said,
mine.
that's bullshit. I said, look how many subscribers you got. And you got this many subscribers and you're doing this 5, 10, 15 bullshit. And he was like, where are you at? I said $5 just for the people who want to support. Then I kick it up to 25. And then I kick it up to 99. And for the people that really want to support me, it's 350. It's 350, right?
What do they get? What do they
Listen,
get with that 350? Well,
when I
go
said
ahead and finish your point, and I want to know what they get for that 350. Go ahead.
when I set up my Patreon, I was like 350. I'm worth it, right? I got knowledge. I'm an old man. I've seen some things. 350. But then I was at the supermarket. So I set it all up, put 350, press enter. And the 350 level at that time, it was supposed to be helping you with your YouTube game. All right. Listen to what I'm telling you. I was at Publix, the supermarket. And I was like, come on, Lee, 350, you bullshit. Like, that's a lot. And I was like, okay, I'll go home and I'll change it when I get back. I went home and I forgot to change it. Right. That night, I got my very first Patreon member. He signed up at the $350 level
Mm.
for YouTube help. You ready? He doesn't even want to have a YouTube channel. He doesn't even want to have a YouTube channel. What's my point, Bernard? People want to support you. They're
Mm.
giving you all these damn super chats. That's obvious that people want to support you. Give them a way to support you.
Mm.
And a real support. They know that if they give you a $50 super chat, a $100 super chat, YouTube's going to tax you for 30% of that. They might be like, oh, I want my man to get the whole thing, right? But
Yeah.
let them support you. Like, how are they going to support you if your biggest ask is $15? We ain't doing shit right over here. But no, you need to buy my course. You need to buy my course, man. I'm gonna put people on game, the whole game about how to make real money on this thing.
Yeah, that's what's up. I know with my memberships, and I do like the memberships that I think I got that one set at the most at 100. And I don't know if anybody came in on that level yet, but a lot of people have come in on the $50 level with that. But
They
the
still
member
taking a third of your money.
that's true. That's true. But no, I am not using Patreon to its fullest at all. At
How
all.
you
Again,
gonna
I got like
use?
I think I got like 50 patrons. But again, that nickel and dime, $5, $10, $25,
It's
that,
more than you're getting with these super chats because at least they're not taking the 30%. I mean,
that's true.
$5 for $5. What does Patreon take? Maybe like 8% or something, 5% plus the credit card fees. So
Yeah,
even if it's
barely that.
8%, it's better than damn 30%.
Yeah,
People want to support you paying $50 and you're letting YouTube take 30%. Whereas if you
yeah,
push them over to the damn if you push them over to the Patreon and say, hey, just pay me 50 over here, then you get to keep 23% of your money.
yeah.
You listen, but y'all need to buy my course. Now I feel like I'm gonna sound like Erica Williams, right? But there's so much money to be made on this thing,
Mm-hmm.
and we don't know how to do it.
What you want to know was interesting. You and like clearly you're making a lot of money on this. You're doing it right money wise. You're definitely doing it right on the Patreon. One thing I never hear you do, you never even talk about money on your stream unless I've missed it. You don't really talk about money, or there's people who personally they'll ask people to super chat, they'll advertise a Patreon, sometimes even berate their audience to go and sign up and do. You don't do none of that as far as I know.
No, I
But
don't. Now, I'm against that, but I'm
I am
against
too.
it.
I am
I'm
too.
I'm against it for me.
Mm-hmm.
I see a lot of people who are successful with it. I saw a
Mm-hmm.
guy say that he was not going to start his live. He wasn't going to start his monologue until 25 people hit him in the damn Cash App. I was like,
I know who you're talking about.
I
I
was
know who you're
like,
talking about. Yeah.
damn, is it like that?
To,
Right?
to me, that's just too gangster right there. I can't go like
It's gangster as hell.
I can't
It's like
go
a
home like
stick
that.
up. Give me. It's gangster as fuck. I was like, shit. That's what's,
too
but
gangster.
some people can pull that off. I can't pull that off, man. I just got here. You're not 1,000 subscribers in January, so
Mm-hmm.
I can't be jacking people up by the collar. Give me your shit. I can't do them like that, right? You're like, Lee, you just got here. You don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But hey, I do not do that, and I'm proud of it, and I will never do it.
Mm-hmm.
I will never do it. And would I get more money if I did it? Probably, to be honest.
Yeah.
Just like if you remind people to hit the like button, people are like, oh yeah, let me hit the like button. If I remind you, hey guys, can you send me a $10? Oh, let me send Lee, $10.
Yeah.
All right. So, if there's 4,000 people in the chat and then, 20, 30 people send me an extra $10, what is that? 10 times 30,
Right.
300, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it ain't worth, not for me. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want it to seem like something that it's not. This is not a cash grab for me. And I
Mm-hmm.
don't want it to seem like it's a cash grab for me. this for me, you know, I'm so glad that you actually asked me. I wish I would have been more informed about the criticism of that video,
Mhm.
because I haven't seen any video criticizing me of it, but I have seen people mention to me, and they don't really want to bring it up too much. But they're like, you know, they're kind of getting after you a little bit, right?
Yeah,
Uh, he's like, yeah.
it was. I saw a few people going in. Yeah.
That's, and I think that's so beautiful, because that's what I came to bring to this space.
Mhm.
You know, a subject matter expert bringing you critical information to make you think either one way or the other or in between. But no one can bring this to you like I can bring it to you. There's no one here. No one. You know, shout out to Dennis Sperling, shout out to Kevin Samuel, shout out to anybody who you want. You know, their channels are better than mine. But
Nah.
for my lane, I'm bringing it to you. So to me, it's not about a cash grab. It's about me trying to give you this information. And if it gets you enraged and you want to unsub, then you can unsub. And I get people, but I also get people. I should make a montage. If I actually had the time, I would, and wanted just to make myself feel good and pat myself on the back. I should make a montage of all the comments that I get, especially on my older videos, talking about how I saved them, talking about, you know, they wish that they had seen this video 5 years ago, 10 years ago. All the emails that I get asking for, you know, can you represent me? I'll fly you out here. I'll fly you out there. Can you help me? All the consults that I do. I keep raising my consult prices, and they keep calling. I just raised them up again. It's $350 an hour. People are beating down the door trying to talk to me. Right. So, you know, if people want to criticize me, they can do it, but I am providing something that is not here. And that's the whole reason that I started this damn channel. Right. And I'm gonna keep doing it. So, you know, it makes me feel good when you notice, you're like, hey man, Lee ain't really asking for money, because it's not about that. I like the goddamn money.
Right.
Right. You know, I would like it even better, I guess, if I had kids in college or something, I had to pay tuition. Like, I would really like it right now. But that's not the focus.
Right. Well, you just mentioned